Hello.
Greetings and salutations.
And good morning.
And good morning.
Or good evening.
Welcome to Gotham City.
Or good afternoon.
Oh, wait. No, welcome to What the Flip.
Welcome to What the Flip.
We're here about to What the Flip some Batman 66 by Stern.
Kevin wrenched on it some more.
I did.
So we're going to see. We're testing it out.
Fingers crossed. Now, so this is a game that was loaned to us by a friend. The turntable was having some issues. Basically, it was getting stuck. It was not turntabling. It was stuck tabling. Mm-hmm. I guess I didn't. I guess that cable's out of the way enough. So yeah. So we're just gonna, play it, see what happens. Mm-hmm. So I think it's pretty good. We also put a little bit more pitch into it.
Player 2.
Player 2.
So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be too loud, too quiet.
I mean, the mic's not exactly close to it.
Yeah, but you can. Yeah. Anyway.
So, you're jumping right in today.
Why not? Skill shot. I just missed. Well, no, I didn't miss, but it actually might be a little too loud. We'll see.
Maybe for your talking.
Yeah, well, it is. So yeah, the skill shot is those 3 arrows that go up to the right. That's the regular skill shot. You want to light all 3 of them.
What do you mean next to the regular skill shot?
No, I said that's the regular skill shot, not the super skill shot.
It's not like you said next to the regular. Suppose I might have misheard.
Alright, so I started pedaling. So I gotta wait for the phone to come around.
Which it did.
I could shoot there's a little shot there with the blinking red arrow that would multiply or give me more points for shooting the phone, which probably hit, but I didn't. So I didn't get a ton. What a lot of people do in this game is just kind of ignore the main mode and try and get TV to then go up into the secondary characters or the secondary villains, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, I haven't watched a lot of...
Hey, I got it.
I mean, I normally play... Because, I mean, there's big points to be had in all the villains if you get far. Because I find the TV targets scary, so I just wait until they get lit. And you can only light your locks, or I think start multi-ball, when you're in a mode, a main villain mode, so you at least want to get it started.
Yeah. Did you see our challenge?
No. Oh, nice. It's my challenge yesterday. Did you want to leave it this loud, or?
I guess, I don't know. Let's turn it down a notch.
Gotham City.
I know, right? It's sticky, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's got some grody beer in it, so yeah, that's good.
I don't remember this music at all.
Player 2, you're up.
I'm enjoying the music, man.
You
Okay,
know
so
what?
my favorite music is the King Tut music. It makes me smile.
Yeah, the King Tut music's pretty
Okay,
good.
so I always go for the super skill shot on the first so that I can get a villain going. Which is, you hold the flipper and then hit one of the shots, which...
Oh, I forgot to post that we're live.
Which I didn't do, but it's fine, everybody. Batman, Batman. Well, like playing Joker. Alright, we'll do Riddler. I can't change it if I hit another villain before I hit the backbone. Which might happen because I'm sucking at that job right now. Oh, I got it. So I didn't do the bat signal thing because I hit. If you hit a shot that's in the mode, it gets rid of your opportunity to go for the scoop and then the orbit. But try not to move it because Kevin yells at me when I slide.
Oh, well, you can. I mean, just know that it's gonna go way out of whack on this one. Sorry, let me finish this real quick. Burner.
It's really television right here.
It is. Well, we're just getting out to the music.
Kevin on his.
It's like a gorilla using a tool, so maybe it would be.
Player 1, you're up.
Thank you. I can't type on my phone. I'm trying not to like pressure myself. And if I do, it's gonna take even longer. Just, it's a bat dance. Do the Batusi.
I don't know how to do the Batusi. I actually don't know how you get to that on this machine either. So. It's like all the minor villains or something?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, we'll see if that works. Alright, skill shot time. Regular skill shot. It's next to the skill shot. So how's everybody doing out there? Hopefully you're having a good time.
Oh, hey, Pinball Narcissist. Saturday morning.
Saturday morning cartoon,
Kid-friendly, yeah, breakfast stream. Love this game, right? We do too.
It's like perfect for Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah. So you can probably help us with rules, because, I mean, I know the basic rules of this game. And Kevin's watched a lot of Jack's streams on it, so I think he knows more than me, but...
I know a few. We're going to continue. To the Bat Cave.
To the Analyzer.
Bat Analyzer. Not what I was looking for, but it's alright.
Assembling a spine on him? No.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Oh, that was a miss.
It's very early.
So you can...
Oh no, Bruce Wayne!
Yeah, the cool thing about this one is you can continue to go along. Hey, I locked the ball. I rarely ever do that. You can continue the mode and not keep the jackpot. Try and press your luck style.
I think I've got it.
Mystery. Fine, okay, great.
Not the most exciting mystery.
Well, I mean, I think it's just gotta be seen right now. I know.
I love King Tut's music. That feller.
Not even you, that feller.
Oh man. Just watching the, I never get to watch the screen. Yeah.
Not even you, that feller. Oh my gosh, that was awful. That was awful.
Well, speaking of campy television / movies.
Oh my goodness. We're getting into this already.
I don't know. Did you want to?
Yeah, no,
Oh shoot, I'm a dummy. Oh.
Here, you go ahead. I'm gonna try and adjust the camera.
I'm sorry, I'm a dummy, everybody. This is skill shot. It's fine.
We're just so pale and white. Wow, that's so dark.
Sure, we'll continue, Riddler. Why not?
Chewed over this one.
Even though I'm terrible. We're doing it because I'm terrible at the orbit, y'all.
Twice, Batman. We're here in a matter of great
This camera sucks.
Make me look beautiful.
Make it look orange.
Go balloon
Blue.
style.
How about blue?
I don't need to move that much, but don't want to move it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I can't see now how far I moved it. I moved it back, but the messing is stiff.
No, whatever. This camera sucks. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Oh, it's not so bad. Almost. It's too much. I don't care.
Crank up the AC a little bit. Alright. Yeah, so we're at a tournament last night.
Yeah, it's the same thing I did, except mine didn't fall in.
Yeah, but I went right down the middle, so you know.
Well, there was a movie on at the bar.
It was a thing of beauty, everyone.
It's called Giant Piranha. And it was pretty hilarious.
It was ridiculous.
It's Kevin's new favorite movie.
I'm not gonna go that far, but I cannot believe how dumb it was and how amazing it was at the same time.
I mean, they could not stop these killer. The killer piranhas were like immune to nukes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But the only thing that would stop them was, well, I don't want to give away the ending.
That's what to say. Spoiler alert.
They would just eat everything. They would jump out of the water to eat things. Like, it was amazing.
They would eat battleships and submarines.
And just everything in its path. It was. They were jumping over trees to get out into the ocean. It was, oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. So yeah, if you're ever in the need for a campy ass B movie, Giant Piranha, it was amazing. Player
Unlike my
two.
pinball playing.
Oh, you know, warm-up games. Oh, I'm not gonna get it this time. Man, I'm so bad at the skill shot. It's terrible. All right, let's just go for like Riddler. Let's
The
go
one that
for,
I
like,
was
Joker.
doing?
No, I meant me. No penguin. But you can change it here. If you hit enough of the other shots. Just a little off.
Backhander.
I'm just going to be smart about it and keep hitting the same shot over and over.
Oh, that's what you get.
You get the
You're a
different
penguin.
Oh, get up there. No.
Wow.
You said it, Robin. Holy rusted metal, Batman. What? This metal. It's rusted and holy. Oh. It's from the, oh, which one? Is that Val Kilmer? I think it was from Batman Forever. When they're climbing up to face Two-Face.
Okay, well.
On a typical night.
On a typical night in Gotham City. Catman, Batman.
My utility.
get no love.
It's because I suck at pinball.
You don't suck at pinball. You can at least navigate a skill shot.
But I didn't. I missed it.
I got it. What do we got? One gadget. Okay. Wow. Thanks, buddy. Brick. Big old brick. Man, the ball has so much spin on it. You see that?
No, you were in the way.
Oh. Somebody clip that. Oh wait, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. I don't know. I really think he's the best Joker, like style-wise.
I mean,
Ugh.
thanks for streaming. It looks fun. Hey, Matt. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I think you missed the intro, but basically, this game's on loan to us. I've been doing some work on it. Oh, denied. And we're trying to get the turntable working. And so far, it's been Grain City because the out lanes are open all the way up. But so far, the turntable's been working, so. But yeah, we like this game. I mean, it's not treating us very kindly at the moment, but we do like it. Well, we have this one set up a little different than what we normally do with our pins, so it's testing us a bit. It's a little floatier, so it's bouncing around a little bit more than what we're used to. Trying to. Hey, Chuckworth! Thank you for the host, buddy. Appreciate it.
Oh, speaking of Chuck work, Cincinnati tickets
Yes.
are on sale now.
Cincinnati tickets are on sale now.
Grab yours before they're gone.
Cincinnati tournament tickets are on sale. All the
Yep.
tickets. Cincinnati is what, that last week of November?
22nd.
Something just happened. What just happened? Oh, got the biddies. Thanks, you Chuck. Well, I mean, we weren't doing that just so you would donate a bid to us, but, you know, we'll take them. No, thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
I can't find orbits.
What's your favorite pin? I mean,
That's tough.
my favorite pin, I mean, that's nearest and dearest to my heart is Stern Magic. It's a non-sexy answer, but it's the truth.
Well, this is a Saturday morning cartoon edition, so we're not
Yeah.
really looking for.
So I'm just, it's one of those things where I just like playing pinball, and I mean, like, whatever pinball is kind of in front of me at the moment is kind of my favorite. But right now, like, I've had Stern Magic forever. It's a game I always go back to play. I always have fun with it, so kind of a weird answer, I understand, but it was one of my original pins, so that's why. Lindsay loves this music, and I do too. But she'll just trap up and let it time out.
I won't let it time out.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. There you go.
It's helping me hit things. That's why I picked this mode.
This is Lindsay's favorite. Wow. No, I don't know. You don't have a favorite pin, do you?
Not really. I mean, it depends on what I'm in the mood to play at the moment.
What's your favorite what's your favorite Stern as of late? Let's start there.
Probably. I do like Deadpool quite a bit. That's ball 3, buddy.
Oh.
I know, right? I don't know. It's so hard for me to say because I know it's such a cop-out answer, but like everything's so different, and it depends on what because I love the feel of a good EM.
Yeah.
Like the hum in your hands.
The spinner rips, the noises, the chimes, the bells.
Because I'm a big fan of Harlem Globetrotters, but I don't know if I can say.
Glorious morning in Gotham City.
I don't know, it's so tough.
That's the
They
funny
just
thing
all
about
have their
pinball.
charm.
But yeah, like especially I feel like for us, like it's hard to say what a good our favorite new one is because there's just so many of them. Yeah, Deadpool has really grown on me with the progress. Yeah, the code has come a long way, Chuck.
I just think it's I like the art. I like the shots. Just like everything about it is fun for me. Unlike this game.
Yeah, this game is set up to sling into the out lanes, and it sucks. The game is great, but how we have it set up is super brutal. But there's so many new Sterns coming out. It's like, well, you don't like the current lineup. Well, wait 5 minutes and you'll get 3 more. So.
Right. Well, and I really like our JJP Pirates too. That game is pretty kicking. But I can't. I'm trying to think if there's one I could absolutely say is my favorite. It's very different.
Yeah, don't switch the penguin.
Thinking about picking up the new Monster Bash remake, what do you think? Actually, the Monster Bash remake is really nice.
It is nice.
We've gotten to play
nice.
it at a few conventions, and that is a fun game.
Well, we got to play it at another couple we know's house too.
Oh right, yeah, they have one.
So no, that's a great game. I know some people say it's a little one note, but that's kind of all pinball machines, right? They're all once you figure them out, that's.
Well, but that's what's funny because it's hard to find that I think balance in pins. You have people complaining, oh, this game's too simple or this game's too complex. It's very hard to find that line where everyone's happy.
No, Monster Bash is great. I dig it. I think it's a great game.
Yeah.
If you like it, their quality has been good, as far as I can tell. People have been pretty happy with it.
And the remakes play really well.
They do. They play slightly differently, mainly because they're newer. But they're still very much that game. So if you like Monster Bash and you want it, man, I'd say pull the trigger. But obviously play it first too, if you can. And we're always a big fan of play the game first. It doesn't matter if you know you want it. I'm not a fan of just going out and buying the LE or whatever because it's time limited, blah blah blah. Play it first, because you may not like it. Don't fall into the fear of missing out. That's my personal opinion. And Lindsay taught me that lesson with Alice Cooper, and I was so ready to just jump on that train, when it first got announced. And then she's like, Kevin, just wait and play it. I waited and played it. I still like it. I'm still getting one, but it was good advice. Still is good advice. Some days.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all her though,
He gets
man.
lucky. Well, yeah, kind of took for your own at the beginning. But no, I am it is tough because Kevin looks a lot more at the classifieds and all that, and he's like, "Oh, this game, blah 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 blah," and then it's like, "Well, we probably should have bought that." It's like, I don't know. I'm not a firm believer of like if you sit around and make nothing happen. This is not an excuse for that, but it's like I'm very much if something is meant to be, it will somehow be.
No,
like you will do what
don't.
needs. I know, right?
You try and trap up. Man, I'm about to put rubbers on those out because this is ridiculous. You think I'm joking? Ugh.
But yeah, excuse me, that's the thing is that, because nowadays, I mean, I just hate it how much it's like, well, you have to do this or else you're going to miss out on it.
Right.
And it's like, maybe, but I didn't mean, if that's the case, if I miss out on it, I didn't mean it in the first place.
I think Monster Bash is a good basement game because, like it said, it's a bit easier to rule set and kids would dig it. Absolutely.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's great. I think it's great for both kids and adults.
Right.
I mean, it's interesting enough for everybody and simple enough.
And then Eric said, not sure if you guys saw, but Stu took it down that night, or last night, whatever.
Kevin saw. I asked. Kevin saw.
Lost game one of the finals, then won the next two. Wow.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I didn't know how he won, but I saw that he won, so that's pretty awesome.
I love it when people rally back. It's like
Everyone likes a good comeback story. Soccer dear.
that's why I didn't do well in the tournament. I just I can't play pinball right now. Like
Well, that's so when we bought Guardians, it's kind of how I felt about it because Guardians it's one of those games that I don't care what I do, it just destroys me.
so how late did the finals go last night? We came home and we were in bed as soon as we got home.
Yeah, because we had a stream obviously, and also I'm a big old wuss. I need my sleep.
So the email guys giving you a follow. Oh, thanks, Matt. We'll stop by again sometime. Have a beautiful day. Oh, you're in Michigan. Excellent.
Awesome, dude. We need to come up there next year for a couple of your conventions for
Yeah.
sure. Like pinball at the zoo or something. I don't know, anything really. I know you guys have a ton. Thank you so much for the follow.
Thanks,
We really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, last ball drained at 2:30.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, I told Gil because Gil came over and I was like, oh, I'm gonna Irish exit because I had to work in the morning, and I was like, well, Gil, you're gonna make it to the end now, right? Because that's the way it works.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go to tournaments. If I know that I've got something later in the day, it's well, I might not make finals. It's if you go, it's Murphy's Law. You're gonna make finals. So.
Also, it's if you can't participate in finals, it's kind of a bummer to
Yeah.
well, I still have to go, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't have no in your heart. You got some smooth jazz. Okay, I'll send it right back where it was coming from. Okay. Backhand? Forehand sucks. There's my backhand, but I actually did hit a shot.
I said I was happy we did the Swiss pair-ups, yeah, but then I remembered why we stopped doing it. Haha, makes for some long rounds. These games are always really competitive.
Swiss
Yeah.
pair-up, huh? Yikes.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, and we were talking yesterday, what's difficult about that, with what happened on Game of Thrones with me, it's I don't wander away because I don't care about the games, but there's nowhere really for, particularly over in that area, for people to stand. Thank you. I appreciate it. I still appreciate it. But
I couldn't even trap up to play the music.
and I think that's what's hard, particularly in that space with long rounds, is that people will wander away because There's just no room. Better do for a full day event instead. Yeah.
Swiss pairs are interesting. I'll give them that. Like it is kind of fun to do it from time to time. We drooping here?
A warm, serene afternoon.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Gotham
have to
City.
babysit a game. Yeah, yeah, right. Oh my gosh, this thing is just full of weird rejects right now. Still gave me a skill shot. So weird.
It knows it's doing weird stuff.
So Eric, man, I'm a big fan of if a game is playing super easy, quote unquote, take some pitch out of it. Let it bounce side to side and see what happens.
Yeah, because when we first set this up, Kevin had a real floaty. I mean, it's already like, I think a little floatier than you usually see it, but,
Yeah, well, it's yeah.
but it was like real floaty. And I know the first few games it was strange.
Yeah, we're like the bubble on the level is touching the bottom line. So I don't know. Just saying, something to think about.
And it's like you're playing in slow motion, and like your reactions, you're used to quick reaction time, and you have to really anticipate if it's floaty, and then you just watch your demise very slowly.
Oh, it is painful. It's demoralizing.
It's definitely a play. A buddy makes his Game of Thrones like a table, or yeah, like a table, and it murdered me. Yeah, if you get used to a certain pitch,
Or speed of play.
yeah. Even on games you know, and that's what's even more frustrating, is you're like, I know this game, and I can play it, and... Sensitive Slings is one I've adopted for sure. Yeah, the thing with Sensitive Slings is, I was watching, was it the New York City tournament that just happened? Someone made a point where it's like, I don't like too sensitive slings, because, I mean, sometimes you can't really prevent a ball coming down into a sling from a feed. And it just sends it to the out lane, and that the player didn't really have control over. So, like, I can go either way on sensitive slings.
Well, if it's a game where like you got the feed set up from like over here to where it doesn't hit, okay.
Yeah. If the feeds are right, then.
Yeah, it's.
But it does suck when it's like, well.
Yeah.
Wasn't my fault that. I mean. Yeah, if you didn't miss your shot. The one thing for me that is the most frustrating in the world is if you get punished for making a shot. If a game is set up and it punishes you for making a shot, like our pirates will sometimes, that one left buck will sometimes screw you over, and there's nothing that will piss me off more in this world. Yep. That's fair, but backing off on them makes it wait. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you still got to have them there for sure. Or you just put Magnus Slings in and just really mess with everybody. And have everybody mad.
Yeah, everyone will have Magnus Slings.
Magnus Slings for life.
Slings.
I'm going to get that game one of these days.
Okay, I was holding the left flipper.
It was going so fast it rejected. I'm telling you, there's something like it's. We cleaned it as well, so like.
Even the lights went off.
I know, weird. I don't know what's going on. I was just here to fix the turntable, not anything else. No, we also cleaned like a layer of dirt and grime off of this thing that was absolutely disgusting. So that could be some of it.
Poor Batman.
Yeah, Batman's a little neglected. Well, I'm not gonna bring it up, but the cabinet has seen some better days as well. But whatever. The thing I fixed is doing okay for now. Stern black rubbers, yuck. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably the rubber. It's also the beer and human slime.
As I say, there's definitely you can tell this was at a bar.
Yeah, I mean, it's that. It's the coil dust. It's just everything. You know, and Jesse routed this game for how long? Yeah. And he's not exactly. He's like, well, I feel like the way he looks at it, if it's still flipping, I don't care, which I can understand to a point. I'm not saying he doesn't fix anything ever, but I don't think cleaning is high on his priority list.
As much as I like to cut, I need all the help I can get.
Man, Shane is kind of a jerk.
That's why his name's Shane. Well, or maybe that's why he's a jerk. His name's Shane.
Chicken and the egg.
I don't know.
He's literally trying to run him over with cows. That's probably like, I don't think it's the worst way to go, but it ain't great.
You know, it's probably a throwback to those guys who would tie people to railroad tracks.
Like Snively Whiplash?
Did that ever actually happen?
I have no idea.
I mean, I don't know if I want to know, but like.
I feel you full of lead.
The saves for the utility belt.
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna work out, so I was watching.
Just watching Shame and his rugged handsomeness.
Oh yeah, I was so distracted.
Swoon.
I like my men rugged.
Nah, you like King Tut. That's what it is.
I like his music. Oh, I have got. Oh, that was from the utility belt. Nabbit.
Yeah, Eric, we were talking about, Lindsay and I were talking a little bit last night about our perfect, my perfect anyway, type of setup at a pinball parlor.
Oh yeah.
Have like basically five from every era from the 60s till now. From every decade.
I'm on board with this, by the way.
So, I just want to put words into her mouth, but it seems like a good idea. 5 from the 60s, 5 from the 70s, 80s, 90s, aughts, and you know, the 10s. I think that would be pretty sweet. I mean, honestly, like, I don't know what your breakdown is, but yours is pretty good.
Yeah.
As far as...
I didn't do that,
But yeah, think about that. 5 from every decade.
Catwoman.
I give you a lot of pins to play, and give you a lot of variety. Yeah, won't have a good place for me about that. I know, we're kind of preaching to the choir there.
Well, I know that's my thing about, and again, I don't want to harp on the junkyard Game of Thrones debate too much, but I'm going to, so suck it up now. I mean, that was another reason I wanted, like, sorry, I'll continue my thought after he's done. Screw you, cut.
Aww. That's good.
But that's another reason why I wanted Junkyard, because it was, I mean, Game of Thrones is an older 2000.
It's like 2014 or 15.
Well, it's older now.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah. I like, I just feel like you go places and all you see are new sterns, because they're, and understandably so, like, and I'm not complaining about that, but I always like the opportunity to get a less seen machine. It rhymed. Yeah.
Hey, TV. Alright.
I don't know. Game of Thrones treated me badly yesterday. It knew. It knew. That's why you see me sliding it across the room.
I get it. Man, brutal. Eric, you gotta come over and play this one set up like this. Because I know you can. I know you can blow this game up. I'm curious to see how you feel about how it plays.
Should have gone for that back end.
Brace for back turn. A gadget for the utility belt. Oh, I guess if we're trading with Hobbs, if he wants to keep it till... I didn't think about that.
I don't know what you're
He wants to keep it till Cincinnati. We'll have to discuss that.
I thought he was saying to switch it.
Yeah, so that means... Yeah, we didn't have to take Guardians as our game.
Oh, we wouldn't have to. I mean, I see what you're saying. Can't do that.
So yeah, what do you think, Eric? We were talking about we were talking to Chad about trading temporarily for Star Wars, Guardians for Star Wars, and he was saying, oh, we could trade back at Cincinnati, but I don't have enough room in the truck to take 3 games. So, if you guys are interested in supplying a game or 2 for the tournament, let me know. Okay. That could be a possibility. I mean,
Kevin wants to put his magic in. Signal Junior all the way! No, I'm just
that'd
kidding.
be hilarious. You want to get some riled up people, let's do Signal Junior in the tournament. Don't even have flippers! How do you pinball? Oh man. I would laugh so hard.
This is your chance, Kevin. We put Maverick in the tournament.
Yeah,
it
we
even
could.
has tournament modes.
Yeah, we could put Maverick in. I mean, we are bringing it, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's our plan right now. So that's up to you, Mr. Tournament Director / Organizer.
/ man of all things, Cincinnati.
Man of many hats. Saw it coming, and I got a tip on it. Look at these scores. We are like you get a score, and I crawl my way back up to where you're at. And you win.
Don't tilt in the plunge lane.
Yeah, you want some tournament setups, Eric? Come to me and Lindsay. We'll screw them up pretty good to where people are like, why is it playing like this?
Let's continue.
Just to mess with people.
We're so mean.
Temp trades for the win. Yeah, you're more than welcome to borrow my van or truck. I'm sure someone can help you get an extra game or 2. If you guys are on the Google group, post there. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I know there are other people. All I'm going to say is let me know. Because if there's a bunch of people, because I know a lot of people expressed interest in bringing games that were not in the Google group or in the inner circle or whatever, who you asked first. So, I mean, certainly if, you need more games to flesh it out, I think we're more than willing to do that.
Fight a tiger.
But, yeah, we'll talk to Hobbs and see what he has to say.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Maverick in the tournament I think would be kind of fun. Although, I gotta make sure it's bulletproof. It's pretty good now. I mean, it's still pinball, right? Anything can go wrong.
Wow, I've already played 3. Okay, let's do Shame 2. That's fine. Or 3 or whatever Shame is doing.
I think it's. I think it might be Shame 3.
King Tut betrayed me.
Kind of did, didn't it?
Give me that extra ball.
Matter of grave urgency.
Trying to get that.
Yeah, Eric, we're still looking for the right EM as well eventually.
Yeah, we want the one for us. Haven't found her yet. She's out there. Be reality dishes.
Send them my way if you hear that. Yeah, that's fair. I just knew that people were coming up to us at Pinfest and asking us about how we got games there and blah, blah, blah. So I will certainly, if I hear anything, I'll let you know. Make sure to accommodate. We have around 80 or so games signed up, so plenty of room left. I think we're capping at 130 to be safe. Gotcha.
Nice. Thank you for the information. I hit a lock shot.
My buddy has a Bronco for sale. 4-player Gottlieb. Ah. Interesting. I thought you were talking about the truck. I'm like, no, I already got a truck. Come on, Eric.
Ooh, 21 milli.
Got my Racing Ranger.
No, we're gonna go on.
Yeah, we might talk about it. But, I mean, Batman's probably got to get out of here. But we're still testing. We're not sure.
Yeah, we're testing. We're testing.
Well, it was about this time last time that it started to fail, so.
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna try and beat up my AC/DC. Talk to you soon. All right, buddy.
Load up.
Have fun. Take luck. Yeah, no, seriously. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you on the flip side. What the flip?
Extra ball. Extra ball.
Are extra balls even on?
I don't know.
Maybe that's our problem.
Well, you've got to like have started 2 villains.
Oh, okay.
That's why you don't see it happen often, because most people just continue
Yeah.
in the villains, and it's. Well.
All 2 locked.
Don't like that feed.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great, does it?
Well, we've both died from that multiple times.
Yeah, we can adjust it some more. Ball 3.
Oh yeah.
Shall we, Robin? Let's, Batman.
Sorry, I'm not gonna move it back because I don't want to tilt.
No. It's
Oh, and Aaron left, and I could have asked him.
what?
The super jack in this multi-ball. It's in the scoop. How do you get the super jack in this multi-ball? Anyone still out there in chat land? Who knows?
It's spinning around, so maybe that's it. So now maybe the back cave?
Did I get it? Oh, but
Yep,
this-
that's what it was. So that'd be my guess. You hit enough jackpots, that thing turns around, and then you get super jack. 'Cause you got 16 million for that shot. We're learning together, Internet. This is Saturday morning.
educational program. It's fun and educational.
That's fantastic.
Oh!
One Laz. Still pretty good multi-ball.
I thought I was done with her.
Can you just keep going for like...
I think so. Oh, see, 5 shots and I'll catch her.
Got it. Nice.
That was bad. I don't have Shane left. He's Shane.
Lock is lit.
And look at all those tuts, though.
Yeah.
All the tuts. I'll be a mummy's uncle. Oh, look at him. He's so fabulous.
Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. There you go. Boom, 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 boom,
That's
boom.
bad.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Have I caught that one? Oh, I did. Please don't sling out for me. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Bank the saves for the utility belt.
Nice.
Thank you God! Why do I have to shoot the bathroom?
I don't know. Did it just put you in another mode right away?
I saw it.
It seems anticlimactic.
Well, it's because I had King Tut going, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
He's still going. Now I don't get to hear his music.
Ball 1 locked.
Ball 1 locked. We're here in a matter of great urgency.
More time. Oh, for King Tut? Okay. Was the cream that did me in, probably.
I love how the ball always finds its way towards that hole when the crane's not there. It cracks me up.
I'll have to flip. Multi-ball again.
Yeah, the crane's a little off.
Yeah, it's not quite lined up right, is it?
Nope. I don't think it matters, but...
Actually,
A gadget!
I wanted it to not ever go to that shot again. So I could do that.
Nice. She's cheating, internet. She's using her brains to beat me. I could try and adjust the camera, but... Meh. Yeah, we'll shift the camera back after this game. So, sorry for that, but...
Well, I'm the one who caused it, so.
Yeah, well, she's doing well, so we're gonna let it ride. Replay failed. Yeah, there you go. If you can finish him, you can go back into Shane.
Yeah. Okay. This could cost me.
Some surf rock.
Ready? Get there, please.
Oh, that just did something weird.
Stuck now. It's because it should have given me the lock and it closed the gate for whatever reason.
Yeah, why is it doing
It didn't want me to get another multi-ball. Jerk butt face. Fine, machine. Take that, machine.
Yeah, that's 2 multi-balls. I think it's still only 1 point there. Well, no, that's 2 points.
I don't know. Extra balls lit now.
Nice.
Because when you I think it's when you complete. Oh wow, 31 times 4.
I mean, it may just be worth taking.
Don't worry, you're going to keep better eyes.
Take that, Pengy. Get him, Pengy! Or let him have it, I think is what he says, yeah.
Go for that extra ball.
With a phone.
I want the extra ball.
Nice. Hey, it's actually lit and working. I love it.
That's a reference to the movie, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. He's carrying around the giant bomb over his head. Giant bomb?
I was
Who wants to know about giant bomb?
Oh, I do, Kevin. Oh wait, you already told me all about it. It's still lit.
Maybe
Do I light it again?
something else? Yeah. I mean, you got it,
I
so.
don't know.
Oh, bummer, man. 2x playfield.
Does that mean I get 2 extra balls if I get...
Yep.
Let's see.
Riddle me this.
Yeah.
Yep. Another extra ball.
Oh, hey, Erroneous!
Erroneous!
Like this game. We love this game, even though it's been treating us... Well, my score does not reflect it, but up until this point in time, it's been very mean.
Well, she's on 2 tilt warnings. That's why it's pushed so far to the left.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So, maybe after this ball we'll... She should have 2 extra balls.
Yeah.
So after this, we'll push it back over. But yeah, no, this game's great. It really is. It started off super rough, much like Guardians. But in the time since,
See what my bonus was.
should be pretty good.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Shoot again.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to tilt, y'all.
See if we can move it.
Oh, you won't give me warnings.
Just try and move it with me. Help me out.
All right. That's now probably
better.
more than we needed to go. But I normally move it to the left, so we're doing that.
Nope, wrong way. There.
That bonus is better than like our scores up to this point combined.
Big points, right? Look at that bonus. See, that's the thing about this game. That's why you don't want to tilt when you've been playing that long with all those villains and bonus multiplier. Like, good night.
A gadget for the bat belt. This is what we do with our extra balls, folks.
Sorry, dear.
Shoot again.
It's okay. In tournament, these wouldn't have counted anyway. So.
Yeah. So how you doing, Erroneous? How's your Saturday treating you? Play any pinball lately? Watch any terrible movies lately?
Ah. Fart.
Still think you GC'd it.
Breaking world records is just part of crime fighting, Robin.
Yeah. Lure. Grand Champion, 1 credit. What else you get? Combo
Combo
Champ,
Champ.
heck yeah. What else? Catwoman, 19 of 20. That's pretty daggone good. Penguin, 3 of 4.
I just collected.
Yeah. Mad
Mad
Hatter.
Hatter.
That's a good one. 13 of 14.
I don't know how you get 14. New
Bonus Champ.
Whew.
Look at that. Pretty
Alright,
good
I'm
so
done.
far. Just trying. Yeah, laying in bed. Heck
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds nice. That's what
Before
we'd be doing if we weren't playing pinball.
the kids wake up, but we don't have that problem. The cats wake
I
us
was
up.
say we
Though.
do have cats that want us to feed.
I know it's not nearly the same.
No.
On a pleasant morning.
All right, let's try to get our. Oh, I missed.
Try and get Penguin.
No, try to get our. Yeah, apparently try to get penguin.
She's trying to get
There
the
we
bat
go.
phone up.
Long so
Yeah, so I don't think you were on earlier, but yeah, we talked about watching a terrible movie at the bar last night. We were at a tournament, and they put on a movie called Giant Piranha. So if you want to watch an awful movie that's pretty hilarious,
Yeah.
it stars Tiffany from the 80s, pop singer, and then Greg Brady from the Brady Bunch, and I don't know, some action guy that I don't know, pretty generic action man,
Generic.
and it is dumb and amusing all at the
You
same
didn't
time.
give me a point.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or 2 points if you want to count it.
Oh, I think we're counting too because you did get.
I mean, if the challenge is to start multi-ball, I started it twice.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so no, this movie was... So we didn't have the sound on, we only had subtitles.
Yeah.
So we were taking turns reading the subtitles as we felt the characters would have probably said it.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
It was pretty great. Yeah, they were down the Amazon, and I don't give too much away, but at one point the dude is in the water punching piranha and cutting them with his knife.
It's pretty, and then the other part where he's laying on the beach and the piranha's jumping at him and he starts kicking him. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's the campiest thing in the world.
It is so dumb.
Oh.
It's like, it's one of those things you can't just look away.
Yeah, it is a fun game to play. I told him, I was like, this is going to be our special edition.
Mystery Science Theater or something.
Yeah.
Instead of just
When we
ripping over
stream.
it, we're literally going to read
The subtitles of movies that we don't know. Because, I mean, we don't want to mimic what other people have done.
Right.
We want it to be spontaneous.
Yeah, it's got to be real.
No.
I forgot what I was doing here. I haven't played in a while.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I can't get over that bonus. That was
What's
a
that?
big bonus.
You see the spin?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, mine was almost as big. Just like multiplied by 100.
So, Erroneous, do you know much about this game? Do you want us to tell you the things we know about this game?
Yeah, we're experts. I mean, we know some things though. Let him have it, Pingy! She's cheating me.
I'm trying to build back my confidence.
Confidence!
Yeah, the dirty little secret, y'all, is I have not been happy with my playing as of late. Just
Let him have it, Pingy!
I don't expect that one to come back. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'd say if you're in a market for a Stern and you like this game, Catwoman just came out, so maybe contact our boy Trent and say, hey,
Yeah.
Trent, we want this game. He's in Italy right now. Jinx.
Does that mean I don't get to talk?
No. I just owe you a code.
You don't I owe you a code?
I don't know what the rules of Jinx are. I've only played it once a long time ago, so I don't know what to do on it. Okay.
Well, pretty much you're trying to fight the villains of Gotham City.
You see the big four down there in the middle of the playfield. Catwoman, Joker, Penguin, and the Riddler. Hopefully the camera's focused enough. And double check that. And then the other there's minor villains that you can get to by the TV targets on the right there. You see where that yellow crane
They're
is?
on the playfield as well.
I know, but the targets are right there on the right.
Yeah.
You
And
can
I
see
have it
all.
lit now. You can see the blinking lights under the rail say mystery and TV. I've got them both lit. Oh
That's
my God.
the left orbit.
Please don't. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Please don't.
the
thank
minor
you.
villains are just there to kind of supplement and basically give you some bonus, like some bonus
Perks.
stuff, perks. That's a great, yes. The perks are like a multi-ball, and if you complete, Shame's the big one.
Damn it! You suck at pinball.
You do not suck at pinball. You just put up 1 point something billion. So Shame is the one that a lot of people go for because if you complete them, you get plus one ball for every multi-ball. So,
I
and,
should know that.
like Bookworm, I think Bookworm is Save Progress. And then Mr. Freeze is Freeze All Timers.
For that ball, though.
Yeah.
But if you complete it, is it for like the whole game?
No, there is a character that maybe that's Bookworm. I think Bookworm is if you complete him, all minor villains are for the rest of the game. I think that's his special.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so what I'm trying to do now is get the bat phone to turn around, which it just is about to.
Yeah, because the way you light villains is you hit their corresponding shots. Penguin is the scoop, Catwoman's the ramps, Riddler's the orbits, and Joker's the turntable. And then once you collect enough of the shots on the villain, you hit the bat phone. If you want to get your bat phone value up, you can hit the little, you can see that blinking red arrow that's kind of underneath the crane, which is now blocked by the crane. That gets your, because it's a hurry up, the bat phone's a hurry up. You can increase the value of the hurry up by hitting that Commissioner Gordon stand up.
There's a lot going on.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Once you, there's, what, 4 phases for each villain? Is that right?
Maybe 5. No, probably 4. Because it goes 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I've got the Super Jacklet because I finished the first phase of Joker. Then I can either continue or, you can sometimes on the plunge get it into the hole that is the Mystery and TG Award, so that's what I was trying to do there.
Yeah. Nice.
Fine with that. So I can either collect now or continue. I'm going to continue because...
So anytime you continue, you saw that it popped up 2x for the continuation of this mode. So it kind of behooves you. I mean, like, that was only for 10 mil, right? So, yeah, you're like, oh, I'll just keep going. But sometimes it'll be, like, Lindsay collected after one mode because she had a lot of multipliers, she had a lot going. So it was 150 million to collect after the first wave.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I mean, why risk it? So you have to get that ball all the way around and into the back to get the TV and Mystery Award. So you got to hit it pretty clean, and it's got to make it all the way around. Permanently.
You just sling and go to the...
Sounds like a fun game. You said Catwoman just got added. No, they released a new edition.
I was supposed to say, you were kind of unclear about that.
Sorry. Well, I mean, if you want to clarify.
Well, I've actually never seen it. I haven't looked it up. Shame on me, I know. But it's a new... What, it's got new art, right?
Yeah, new back box.
Yeah, so that's really the only... Is that the only thing that's different about it?
Yeah. So basically, Catwoman's always been in the game. This one is just... Well, just... There's... This is a Kapow game, so it's one of those, like, super expensive editions that they made. So this one is the premium, which is the base model for Batman LE, or for Batman 66. Yeah, so they added, so this is what the back glass looks like right now. You just got Robin and all Penguin and all those dudes. But the Catwoman puts a big old Catwoman to the right there instead. Instead of Batman and Robin. I mean, they're still on there, but Catwoman takes center stage. Well, slightly stage left, but you know what I mean.
Oh, so what I normally do is, there is a super skill shot on this game. On ball 1, it's kind of like in, I guess, Attack from Mars a little bit. In that it will spot whichever, in this case, a villain. So, like, if I hit the scoop, which is a lot of times that happens, it will immediately light the bat phone to start Penguin. So I like to do that to quickly get into a villain. Because there's really not much you can do on the game, and, well, I mean, you can get the minor villains. But you can't start that main multi-ball until you're in a mode. So I like to go ahead and... Actually, I gotta time it right, because last time it didn't go all the way around, even though it was supposed to. So, now Catwoman is,
yeah, it's good work if you can get it.
Yeah, so I started Catwoman. So then when you start a mode, there's this, I don't know what it's actually called, but you get it in the scoop for the bat signal, and if I hit that left orbit on my first shot, all of her scores will be multiplied by 2. So I did. So
Batcave sequence.
So she's at 2x now.
Yeah, you're basically, yeah, it's so cool. Like, and I mean, the whole point is basically, you know, you're taking down villains as Batman. So you answer the phone, you get to the Batcave, and then you launch out of the Batcave in the car. I mean, like, it's kind of genius. Like, it
yeah,
just...
this game's pretty great.
It's... Perfect. Yeah,
Okay, so now to light my locks, I have to hit those, the back computer and the crime analyzer to the left and right. You can see those white blinking arrows up by that turntable. So I guess I have to hit one of them. I thought you had to hit both of them.
I think for the first time, you only have to hit one, maybe, and then the second time.
So yeah, we still don't know this,
Yeah, we just got it working.
Yeah, and I'm like, I mean, like I said, Kevin's watched a lot of Dead Flip streaming it, and I've watched some, and I've played some out in the wild, but not enough to like really know it. I know the basics of it. I can find my way around it, but the nitty-gritties.
The minutia.
Don't know if I know yet.
That's where Lindsay lives, is in the minutia. Well, that's where the points are found. You gotta figure that stuff out. The slings on this are set super brutal, and they just sling to the outlane. And the outlanes are super wide open.
Yeah.
Because this game in tournament setting typically plays a long time, but we have it set on a pitch that I think is actually pretty daggone brutal. And with there's no rubbers on the bottom posts on the outlanes, and they're all the way opened up. So if they get over there, they're just draining. I know, I'm just making excuses, but...
Ah! Never not had it.
Never not had it. There it is. Oh my gosh! So she hit that about as clean as you can, and it's still rejected out the top.
I'm gonna let it find it on.
Yeah, I would say.
It's probably gonna go down the middle, but
It likes to get caught on the turntable a lot.
yeah, it'll come out though.
Yeah, here it
There
comes.
it is. Thank you for not killing me.
But look at that smooth turntable action.
Let's continue.
This is it, Robin. She's in that building.
She's in that building.
Gato and Chat. Fur. Get in there.
There it is. Okay, so she'll get a mystery first, but then she can select her minor villain.
Yeah, so
So-
replay failed, save minor, minor villain awards last to end a game.
Right.
Points.
Points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Egghead
Freeze
points.
all
All
timers.
timers. And one to extend. Yeah.
Shame because it's what most people normally do.
Yeah. So, like, if you can complete the minor villains, like the one you want to do, or the two you really want to do, are Egghead and Bookworm.
You mean Mr. Freeze?
Mr. Freeze. I'm sorry. Well, yes.
Well,
Yes.
because then you
Yeah,
can,
you're correct.
I was gonna say, because then like if you get 2x playfield.
Yeah, you want to freeze all your timers, and you want to freeze them for the rest of the game. Because then you get into whatever mode or whatever bonus, whatever anything, and it's just the timer always is there. Like you're always in like Batman, you're always in multiplied playfield. You're all like it gets to be insane. It's difficult to do, but if you really want to blow this game up, that's how you do it. It is a good looking game. I agree.
Yeah.
It's a fun game too. Like the
Get it!
the LCD is great.
Got it. Yes.
Add a ball plus more time. I mean, like the LCD has all the clips from the show, and the quips are all over this thing. No, it's really good.
Yeah, this is a good game.
And even like I thought that turntable was gonna be an absolute pain in the butt to work on. It honestly was not that bad. I had to take out the left ramp and habit trail, and then after that whole turntable lifted out. Like I mean I had to take some stuff off the bottom, but like it was not that complicated. I expected it to be like having to tear the whole thing down. Not so much. So it's actually a really cool design. Now getting into all the little parts on the on that turntable would be kind of a pain, but what's up? I don't know, Bazzy. What's up with you? Thanks for tuning in. We're just playing some pinball, man. How are you doing? Playing some Batman 66, which DP is in here, so I'm going to have to give him some guff the next time we see him.
Well, he'll just give you some back, probably.
For not having it already, I know.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll probably stream it again here. Because, you know, this game's on loan, so we got to stream it while we can.
Forever.
I don't know, maybe I'll get the other
Darn
Batman
it.
from him and try and fix that one.
Super jackpot sled. So I'm gonna lose. I guess, did I not finish Shane? Oh, I think it's because I never hit the. Had a really long multi-ball. I figured I'd finish Shane. But probably if I'd collected the super jack. I don't see. That's what. These are the things I don't really know much about this game.
We're just dancing to Batman music. I don't actually play the game. I just listen to music and hope I can keep it lasting longer. That's my dirty little secret.
Player 2.
Player 2. Let him have it, Pingy! Oh, I'm an idiot.
I saw him stop.
See, this is kind of what you don't want to happen. You kind of don't want to get on that magnet. Because it tends to, you know, fall right down the middle.
Yeah. It'll sometimes stick to it and sometimes won't.
To the back holes.
Nice pin. Yeah. Just hanging out in Florida.
Nice. What
Thoughts
part?
on Batman 66 versus Deadpool versus Star Trek? Nice. Yes, I second Kevin's what part because I know I have family in Central Florida and I've been down to Free Play Florida before and I know there's a bit of a scene in Jacksonville. No, yeah, in Jacksonville, right? And there's a pinball lounge in Oviedo, which is great. But anyway, we really like this game. I also really like Deadpool and I really like Star Trek. So, and I know people, I mean, I tend to not be like, because Kevin recently brought up the point of Metallica, being like Guardians being like Metallica, and like I literally had not made that connection in my brain. Like I see them all as separate. They're all special children. So I tend to not make, which you could say, well, I mean, I do make comparisons in game rules for sure. But
that's almost, well, I'd say that's probably more important to Lindsay is the rules
yeah.
than necessarily the layout.
Even though, like, obviously layout helps you.
Yeah.
But I feel like even if there's a similar layout, like, that's why for me and Metallica, I was like, yeah, but, you know, the ramps are in different, like, the layout's the same, but the ramps are in different spots. That's tough as far as, like, I mean, I would be happy to own any of those, honestly.
I'll say for games that I would want to own, I'd put Deadpool first because I can actually afford that one, I think. And then Batman second because it's super expensive and really fun.
Yeah.
And then Star Trek, I really do actually quite enjoy. And we were actually jokingly we're going to get one for a little bit there, but...
Kobayashi Maru. I think Kobayashi Maru was my first wizard mode on a machine. Maybe? I don't know. Because someone was at a tournament was telling me what their first wizard mode was. And I was like, I wonder what my first wizard mode was. And I think it was Kobayashi Maru. So it always has a soft place in my heart.
Plus one gadget.
I don't know. I feel like I've been talking around. Haven't really said much.
Stop dancing. Sorry.
Many interesting thoughts there. But I would say, like, I don't know. I like all of those games. Essentially, is the point.
We really like Deadpool in this house. Like, probably more than, I think, maybe Healthy.
Yeah.
Deadpool's a great game.
And this game is also, like, just the depth of this game and the things that you can do to, like, stack things on it.
It's complicated, but
super
fun.
Cool. But even if you don't know how to play it, or, like, if you don't know, I guess, the strategy to it, because I feel like the other two kind of have easier strategies. But this one, hey, you get a point. This one's a little more complex, I guess. So if you're looking for that, I would say, say this one for sure. And this one's definitely, I think, worth the money. It's...
I have a ball stuck somewhere? Yes, I do.
Yeah. It's on that.
I got it. Don't call the tournament director on me. So in tournament play, if you get a ball stuck, you're supposed to trap up or try and get it unstuck. And I might have taken too long there to realize I had a ball stuck. So someone could have gotten mad at me. But we're not playing a tournament, so...
No.
And I realized it decently quick. Hey, I got a replay finally! Yay! Oh, shoot. Now, Deadpool's great. It really is. And this game is fantastic.
Yeah.
The only reason I put Star Trek so low on that one is because I feel like we played it a lot when it was out. Because there was a bowling alley by us. And that was the only pin they had. So we went over there and played it a decent amount.
26.
But it's still a great game.
We're still going to continue, though.
But this one may have, I don't know, the smooth jazz. Pretty good. Love replay and free play. Hey, you know what? I'll take them when I can get them. Because I don't get them out in the wild very often. So, when they happen for me at home even, I'm fine. I know a lot of people get really annoyed by the fake stern squelch, but it really doesn't bug me that much.
Yeah, right.
Good feedback, sure. Are you looking to buy one, or are you just curious? I mean, now you got me curious.
Yeah.
We actually own a Guardians of the Galaxy,
did you see
though.
how
So
I locked that ball?
yeah, it was kind of crazy.
I thought it normally closed the gate if you got in the...
Well, the gate's been acting a little weird,
Yeah.
so... yeah, we actually own a Guardians, and...
Guardians is great, too.
Guardians is great. I know
It
a
was
lot of
kind
people...
when it came out, it was a bit of a turd, but it is great now.
Yeah, it got a
Well,
lot
it
of...
got there eventually.
It got a lot of flack, and with good reason. The code
Yeah.
was not there when it came out. Same with this game. Nice.
So let's...
What's more?
Boom, boom, boom.
Should we do him?
Sure.
Start chapter 1.
Okay.
Because I can still start my multi-ball.
Yeah.
Utility of safes again.
This one's exciting. I don't know if I've ever...
Looking to buy Deadpool or Star Trek. Was interested in Guardians of the Galaxy. It seems LCD implementation is weak. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm really on the fence when it comes to LCDs. Like, this one's fantastic, obviously, because it shows all the clips and
Deadpool is fantastic.
Deadpool is great.
That's where I give Deadpool.
The
That's one
nod,
of my
for sure.
favorite things about Deadpool.
Yeah, if you're looking, if that's one of your stronger points or one of your major points of purchase, then I would say Deadpool has just about any Stern game beat in that regard.
In our opinion.
And yes, absolutely. Everything that
'Cause
I'm
we like
saying
that
is
style.
my opinion. But I would say that Guardians it's. I get why people say that.
Yeah.
And I can totally understand the criticisms, but it just doesn't bug me in the same way it seems to bug other people.
And it has, I mean, like, because I remember when I first played it, it was at Free Play Florida, actually. And that was before, like, you would start a mode and it would just be a black screen and stuff. It was real bad.
It has come a long way. But like I said, I totally get the criticisms.
Yeah. But the game itself, like, it's a really fun, and I would almost say it's more, I do love Star Trek, but as far as, like, again, if you're looking for, like, strategy and more things you can do, I almost feel like Guardians has a little bit more going on than Star Trek. But Star Trek is just fun to hit the shots. That game is just like...
Yeah, it's got good feeling.
And it's very satisfying to backhand the ribs.
Flow. Yeah, no, I'd say if you are in the market, if you played it and like it, I'd say Deadpool is a great purchase, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
This one is also like this is almost. Thank you. I just love King Tut's music.
You need to stop dancing. I keep shaking the ground.
I'm not shaking the ground.
No, I said I need to stop dancing.
LCD is minor to me, hence my interest in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Star Trek seems like a great shooter. Yes, it is. So yeah, I mean,
He's the king of flow.
any of those games are definitely.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to decide because I mean I think for Star Trek, oh,
Bat turn champ. If you don't have a distributor, may I suggest to you talking to a
Tilt's
man named
Amusements.
Trent at Tilt's Amusements. If you already have one, great. I'm not trying to tell you to go to someone else, but if you're looking to buy from somebody, we'd have to tell you to talk to Trent up at Tilt's Amusements. He's in Italy right now, you know, no big deal, playing for
Competing,
IFPA
whatever,
Worlds. But the business is still going, and he's still answering emails. But yeah,
And I
Deadpool
think-
is an awesome game. The real question should be what game first. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, it took me a minute to understand what you were saying. Understand what you were saying. Yeah, what game first? Because they tend to multiply.
Yeah.
If you don't have
Which
any.
one can you afford first, I guess? That's kind of what we did. I mean, in a
Pinball
way.
Dudes in Jupiter, Florida. I've heard good things about them. So yeah, absolutely, man. I've heard good things. I would like to go down and visit their shop at some point. So yeah, if you got a distributor, perfect. And they do seem like good dudes. Oh yeah.
Well, that cheated me out of the
Yeah.
super skill.
Yeah.
And it didn't even light any of the inlanes because it thought I was going for the super skill.
That's weird.
So there's something weird going on up there. The turntable's doing okay.
I don't know, man. I mean, if this is in your price range, I'd have a hard time passing it up.
And I also think the thing about both Star Trek and Deadpool is I think the Pro is good enough. Because
Yeah.
on some games, like, we both prefer, well, I think we both prefer, I prefer Ghostbusters Premium to the Pro. So, like, there are some games where we like the premiums over the pros, and this, obviously, you don't really get a choice.
Right. It's Premium LE or Super LE,
Yeah.
which I don't even know if there's any Super LEs left. I doubt it.
Is there any difference in gameplay on the Super Duper Deluxe?
I don't think so. I mean, not that I'm aware of. I mean, there may be, but I've never seen one. I've never even... I have absolutely no idea what that thing even is. Nor do I, like I said, I don't think you can even get them anymore. But, like, I think most people in the market for this are now in the market for the Catwoman version. But, I mean, I'm sure there's still some of these floating around.
Oh, I think we might have seen some in the secret stash.
Yeah, well, that's I don't know if you had Super LEs, but maybe.
Yeah, all I can say though is I think there's no bad choices. You picked some good ones there, in my opinion.
You got some bangers there.
Just missed out on Batman 66. Oh no! Wow! 68.50 with 100 plays on it. Wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That would have been a good pickup. Yeah, we're gonna. I think we may be in the market soon to pick up one to put in a bar that is by our house.
Well, not one of these.
Not one of these, but a game.
Possibly.
Hey, Shipwreck! Thank you for the follow, buddy. We appreciate the support.
Gotta say, I'm not losing it. I'm trying to move it like that.
We gotta come up with a thing.
Thing.
Welcome to the flips. No, that's stupid. That's dumb. I regret saying that.
Thanks for flipping with us.
Yeah, that's even better.
It's because of how it said it.
I know.
Hey, I saved it. Did you see that?
I did see that. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too.
Welcome to
Normally
the
it's-
outlane.
Gosh darn it. She giveth and she taketh away.
Yeah, Batman giveth and Batman taketh away.
Man.
Yeah, no, for
Terrible
real though.
this
Thank
game.
you for the follow.
Yes.
We really do appreciate it. We didn't mean to be flippant.
Uh-huh.
Who doesn't like a good pun?
plenty of people.
Is that just a thing? Like as you, I don't know, age, you just start to like amuse yourself with puns. Is that like a genetic thing, or is it just for guys?
No, I think. Well, I don't know if it matters. The
I'm just
age
asking
thing.
because-
I mean, I know you're referencing like dad jokes, right?
Kinda. I mean, but I feel like I'm not a dad, but I'm starting to like really just love annoying people with stupid jokes.
Have you not always been like that? I feel like you've always been
I mean,
like
but
that.
I think it's gotten worse. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Thoughts on this, internet land? Because all my,
I
mean,
plead the fifth.
I think some of it is like my friends started doing it too, and so now it's just like it's a compounding problem. Oh, get up there.
There's actually, if you're into puns, there's this cool. It's like an indie game. It was developed by a mom or a dad and his daughter, I think. It's called Thunderdome.
Yeah.
It's a card game, and like it gives you like you have to come up. Basically, playing the game is coming up with puns. So, but if you're into puns and you want to, you know, gamify it because, who doesn't like playing games? I know we do.
I don't like games. Too soon.
It's a cool little game, and like I say, it was kind of a small. It's not a big company game or anything. I guess it's an indie game of sorts. I don't know. We sold it at the bookstore, so. I think we still sell it, so you know if you're in the Cincinnati area, head on over to Joseph Beth. But I think they have it like at most bookstores. I think for a while carried it.
Not hit that shot. Get in there.
Yeah, you gotta hit it through. I think to start bat turn, that's what that blue
Yeah. Well.
arrow is indicating, and you have to hit it cleanly through the bat cave in order to start it.
No, you dingus. There we go.
I like how he's just standing there. He's not even like trying to get away. He's just standing there and looking at him. He's not
Ball
helping his
unlocked.
minions. I guess it pays to be a supervillain, folks.
It does. I mean, crime doesn't pay, so remember that, children. Crime does not pay. Except for when it pays. Oh,
Yeah, we don't advocate crime. Crime is bad.
unless you're doing good crime.
Like what? I don't know what you mean.
I'm just teasing.
Okay.
She's trying to get over the game.
It's a nice save.
And then it's
Sorry, I
right into that.
complimented you.
Yeah. Another thing, don't ever compliment saves, because... No, I'm just kidding.
It's kind of true. Watch like 90% of tournament plays. Oh, nice save. Sling, sling, sling.
Yeah.
But
Man,
some
I
of those
played
things-
for a decent amount of time and scored no points. So I feel good about that.
Oh, I had nothing lit, so I
Oh,
didn't
man.
do that.
Come here for all the hot pinball action, folks. Stay for the puns. And the dope surfer music. Like, what up?
Not sure. We'll continue. Riddler tends to not be my favorite villain. He kind of, I don't know. I had my. Wow, I have nothing going on. Should probably try to find my lots. There it is.
Lock is lit.
Yes, that was out of rage, y'all.
She did. She raged.
But look, it's still pretty much in the middle. Oh, look at that fine gentleman picking up trash. And the couple staring lovingly into each other's eyes. And the folks who just don't care about each other are having a picnic.
Player, thank you.
Gotham City's a wonderful place. Because Batman
Another
keeps
lovely
it safe.
morning in Gotham City.
Ever have any flipper coil issues on any pins? Need to replace parts ever?
I mean, ever? Yes. Coils? No.
Well, don't jinx it.
I mean, typically, I will say that I've never personally had a coil burnout. That typically only happens when there's like a problem with the board and it gets stuck on. Because I thought, oh, I need to replace the coils on my Magic when I rebuilt the flippers. But no, like, you typically don't need to do that. Just start with rebuilding the flippers and see where that leads you. Because when you do that, usually that's most of your problem. I mean, I even got a playfield that was literally stored, I think, underwater, and I was able to put it in the playfield and everything flipped just fine. I just had to clean it up big time. But yeah, so like replacing parts is a thing, especially
Rubbers.
Yeah. Rubbers is a big thing. Plastics break, like standoff posts and things like that. Especially on older games, they just get old and brittle over time. Like I said, rebuilding flippers is something you have to do. It's not complicated, but it's something you should do. Like I knew it was coming. Like maybe every 10,000 plays or so. Things like that. So capacitors in older games, that's a thing you got to replace. They just go bad after time. So, but all these things they're not terribly complicated. They're just, you know,
Tedious?
not even tedious. Just time.
Depends. Rubbers are
Tedious. Like, I mean, we may do a stream where we do a complete teardown of Maverick and replace all the rubbers on that. And the reason why that one's a pain in the butt is because it's so layered, and there's rubbers under plastics, under plastic, under a ramp. So yeah. I don't know. I mean, if you're handy at all, even if you're not handy, and take your time, you can get it done.
Yeah, and there's... I mean... It's one of those things that seems daunting, I think, to people.
Right.
And understandably so. But once you've done it a couple times...
Well, yeah. And the story of this game that I told, but you may not have been around, like, we have this. It's not ours. It's actually one of our friends. It was loaned to us so I could look at the turntable and figure out why it was locking up. And I was fully expecting to have to take apart the entire turntable, but it actually is not that complicated. The only thing I had to take off was this habit trail and ramp, and then it basically came out of the game. So, like, I mean, the part that I think was wrong with it, I didn't even need to take it out of the game for, but even just to get to it that much was not that difficult. So,
I'm sorry, Commissioner.
I mean, we have JJP Pirates, and that looks super crazy, but I get Eric Minier, I think, is the designer. He designed that in such a way that, you know, just about everything is just like a couple little things to remove, and you can get to just about anything. So some of it comes down to who designed it, and if they had operators in mind. Some of it just comes down to time. But yeah, overall, I mean, I enjoy it. As much as I complain when things go wrong on a pinball machine, the only problem I have is I run out of time to get to the things I want to get to. Oh, bummer. So yeah. And that's your Pinball Repair Minute. But yeah, if you do want to get a pinball machine, you gotta be willing to get in there and get your hands dirty, or else you're paying somebody to come and look at it for you. Which there ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'll just keep faffing about. Never not had it. Hey! Oh!
So yeah, in Penguin, when you hit
The crane?
Hit the crane, it lights all the shots for more points. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, we're experts on all rules for all games ever. So just throw them out there. If you have any questions about any rule, any game, pinball or not pinball even, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm pretty good at rules.
But no, Lindsay is actually very good at rules.
You're making it sound like we're just
No,
like
I was just being teasing. But no, I'm only half joking about the rules thing. Like Lindsay is a pretty, I'm trying to use the right word because it's Saturday morning cartoons. She's pretty daggone good at rules. So
It lets me play.
well, this is not your game. Yeah, are there any pinball happenings this weekend anybody's getting into? We had a tournament last night. And, I don't know, we may go down to Rec Bar, which is down in Louisville on Sunday. Are they having one? Do we know?
I don't know why not.
Yeah, I don't know why not either. I don't want to assume.
We'll check before we go down, if we go down. So we got a pretty busy weekend, as per usual.
Yeah.
So I tend to work on the weekends, since I am a performer.
She is a performer.
But, so the frozen shots are the red ones. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, which is kind of interesting because Mr. Ice or Mr. Freeze.
Well, but it's also, I mean, on Black Knight now, with like the Lich Lords,
yeah.
I think when you freeze the shot, it turns it red, doesn't it? It starts out blue and then turns it red.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yes.
Red means stop, like things that are frozen.
Yeah, okay.
More time.
You got something.
See, now it turned blue. So I think when you
Ack. Kathy.
Oh, so I guess when you unfreeze them or whatever, you can continue hitting them and get good points for them. So yeah, I know we've mentioned a few times we can hit it one more time and get points for it. Don't know the rules that great on this.
Man, I'm putting rubbers on. This is ridiculous. It just hits that post, dies, and goes in the out lane. Shenanigans, internet. Who set this game up? We set it up. Yeah, that bat turn does not bat turn like it's supposed to. So that's the next thing we gotta look at. Yeah, the little car, I feel like it's supposed to rest flat, and this one just doesn't. There it comes. But look at that turntable turn. Man.
Aren't my locks lit?
Yeah, they are.
So I'm trying to hit the purple shots for Joker.
Nice.
I was going for either Orbit though, because... Sorry, we're gonna shoot.
Those cows won't stop coming for no man. Not even you, Batfeller.
Okay, pop quiz for Kevin.
Yes?
If I wanted to relight my or Light My Mystery, which I just did.
Bat in lanes, maybe?
Yep.
Sweet! I got it right! That was a complete guess, by the way. That was the one thing I kind of don't know what's going on with this table. So I assume that was it.
Sling out.
It's just gonna keep spinning, because we should wax this game.
Flaming hands of player 2.
Shut up.
Match sequence.
On a moonlit night in Gotham City.
Did look like night.
Well, it's moonlit. There's a lot of moon in Gotham.
Yeah, it's a big moon. It's a harvest moon. Wow. Oh, thanks, buddy. Everybody see that? I got magneted around and it got stuck.
Well, I was proving you wrong about when you said it all magneted down the middle.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, no. That's bad. That was real bad. It was shoving it up against the metal. I found it. Please stop. I'm surprised I'm surprised I was able to power through that, to be honest with you. Man, that turntable doesn't know where it needs to be right now.
Oh, that's back.
Yeah, I know. Just
This game just doesn't want,
us to play it.
yeah.
Eek. Eek.
No, whatever. I'm not going for super scale because half the time it's not.
Oh, it's afternoon for you.
Haha.
In Gotham Central Park.
We should figure out why it's doing that.
Yeah, we should, right?
At this point, it's more than just a fluke.
Yeah. Oh, I think. Okay. I'll call him set. Let him have it, Pengy!
I was gonna compliment that, but I didn't want you to drain, so.
That was like just a complete fluke. I was like, well, it may tip off of it, but if it doesn't, well.
Yeah, we got some choice words to say that we're not saying, y'all.
I know, Batman is doing us dirty right now.
I mean, I heard that one good game. So, you know, if you're just joining us,
Check it out, I swear.
roll back the footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Oh, man, this. I'm telling you, maybe we should just set up all of our games super easy so we look like all stars.
No, I don't believe in that.
I don't believe in that
I
either.
believe in playing better.
Trying to push ourselves to be better. Trying to get better. Man, look at this thing. It is just flying. Oh, that's not coming back. Oh, okay, good. Good. Yes, Commissioner. To the bat poles. It sounds like he says bat poles.
It does.
Ooh.
Don't tell me. That's not working.
The slings suck on this game! Look at that! Should we put rubbers on? You want to try it? I mean, we'll be running out of excuses if we do that, but do you want to try it?
I mean, that's not gonna fix us missing shots.
No, but it'll help the outrange situation. I got it! Plus one gadget.
I mean, we can if you want to.
Aw,
that's for me.
Formula tales one of our early master plan has succeeded as prophesied.
Ugh.
And this whole sequence cracks me up too. The way the guys are dressed, like
It's fantastic. I'm gonna dig some rubbers out.
so you know, if you want to see us put rubbers on machines,
Oh, it shouldn't take too long.
stick around. No, I'm not saying it's gonna, but we're gonna do it on the
Yes.
stream.
Yes.
So no, it's not gonna take long.
We are gonna do it.
Yeah, hit a shot. Look at that. Oh, I hit another shot. Look at that. Missed that one.
Those are it.
Brrr. Oh, that was bad.
Just gotta remember to pull these off when we send the game back.
Yeah, like that doesn't happen. I mean, us remembering.
I can put white ones on there so they have to remember.
Gadgets.
There we go. So yeah, if we have any viewers who are in the Cincinnati-ish area right now, Fringe Festival just started.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas, everybody. So much
Cool theater.
amazing theater happening. It's quirky. It's say inexpensive. They're like normally 45-minute shows.
Yeah, so pretty quick.
So you can just go check it out. It's a lot of very talented folks who come up with really interesting things you will see nowhere else,
Slightly,
except for maybe other Fringe festivals.
slightly off center.
So, but it's really good. Or I highly recommend if there's a Fringe festival in your area, go to a show.
So gross.
Do I need to put this down, or are you getting fast enough?
Yeah.
All the fingerprints still.
Okay.
I do like that about Stearns, the newer Stearns. The way the lock bar mechanism works, you can actually, close the door so you don't scratch your glass.
Yeah. Yeah, without having to mess with that latch
Yeah.
left or right, for sure. All right.
Player two.
Player two.
All right. Let's see what our new excuses are now.
Central Park.
We gotta get used to it now.
Oh, okay. I don't think I played pinball. Oh, look at that. Came back.
Right? I mean, the outlanes are still opened up, so it's not like super easy mode, but
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not Keith Elwin, alright? I need some rubber on my outlanes in order to attempt to save the ball.
That could have been.
We're not at IFK Worlds here.
Someday, a few years, that's where we'll be.
Well, maybe you.
Oh, I keep getting a step there.
Yeah, you do.
Well, see how it has to be it's kind of like
Yeah.
the same issue as the front of it, where,
Right.
I mean, is there an alignment there that
Maybe on that one.
well, I could even activated that thing. Something. Up, there we go. Switch. I'm gonna hang on to that so that when it goes to the far right.
A gadget for the bat belt.
Okay, that seems nice.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm gonna leave it there for a second. Try to score some points on other guys. That would have been gone.
I'm telling you.
So I'm just collecting all these other points before I use my gadget to collect the umbrella.
I'm sorry, the umbrella.
Ella,
A.
A. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use it after she pops it out.
Hold bonus.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, I didn't get it.
Ball one locked.
That was weird.
Holy diverted ball.
Yeah. It was
Holy
weird.
diverted ball. Get it, guys? He's so funny.
Say, it didn't use my. What did I use my gadget on?
I have no idea.
My plan.
Wanna give a back computer a crack at it?
Gonna give the bat computer a crack at it. Look at that. All bouncing out of the outlanes like it should. Wow. You can carry him into that pretty good.
Right. I don't think I can backhand that umbrella though.
Maybe.
Alright. Maybe earlier it's gonna hit the.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh look, it came back! It's gonna have that umbrella soon forever because that's why I wanted to use my gadget on it.
Plus one get. Oh, more time.
What? Oh, I have
2x scoring.
Didn't realize that was going. Maybe I should, try to do something to score points. Can you get rid of it now? Thank
Yes.
you!
Wow, look at that. It knew what you really wanted.
No, I'll continue. That's not high enough.
We'll analyze it.
We'll analyze it.
We'll battleize it.
Say that's not gonna come back. That was not out of rage, everybody. Just want to point out. That was trying to push the game up so it would hit that rubber that Kevin just added.
That was a legit save.
Because I know I've had more rage today than usual.
She's a little wrathful this
A
week.
little wrathful.
Which,
A little wrathful in general toward pinball right now, actually. Not toward pinball, toward my playing of the pinball.
Well, still sucks for me.
No!
Well, it hit that wall and just died.
That's what we
We're a
really.
matter of great urgency.
Alright, let's try to do the.
Boom, boom, boom.
What we're supposed to. Start here, right? Start with him.
In his demo.
Fantastic.
Oh, shoot. I think it's kind of interesting. How many shots do I need to finish him?
10,000. Roughly.
Okay. Give or take a few.
It just says complete flashy shots. So maybe all of them.
Okay. That was a little more move than I needed to do, but I panicked. What are you doing? Oh, I cannot hit those gadgets.
A gadget?
I think I just have the 2 for bookworm, right?
I guess I should have asked earlier, but how are we looking out there, Internet? Game looking okay? Yeah, you got the under the crane. Now you got it.
That ran up. I don't know if I'm gonna get it in time. Oh, it stopped. Oh, if I get the mystery, I'll get more time.
Yeah.
Please go in the mystery hole.
Also, to get in the, it gets in the. Oh, there you go.
See, you just have to ask nicely, Internet.
More time.
That's what I wanted. Okay, so now I need the cat ramp. Don't kill me. Did I finish it?
Now they're lit again, so I'm assuming if you hit the super shot, it'll jail him. Maybe you do need to complete them.
Well, that's not. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Well, I guess you do. Wow. That's 2.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's brutal.
Like cuts. Yeah, that's coming up.
And just, I'll move it back on mine.
Yeah, 67 million for my ball. If you're curious where the tilt bob is in Batman, it's about right there. Oh, you can't see my finger. Yeah, you can. So here's my finger. It might be a little higher. We'll say it's like there. But it's on the left side.
Player 2, you're up.
He knows. This game really...
Oh.
Yeah, the crane is just a little bit off
Yeah,
on
right?
those shots.
I think I've got it.
Oh, word lock. That's nice.
1 ball locked.
Ball one lock.
Yeah, I forgot.
Should we do a different challenge after this?
Oh yeah, we have not been doing
Any
We've been
challenges?
streaming for 2 hours already though, so I don't know. If anybody else has a challenge, let us know, and we will try it out. Start the bat turn.
I would really like to get my multi-ball going too.
Yeah, see that? I don't think that thing should get stuck like that.
What?
The Batmobile.
That was rage, everybody.
That was rage. So you're swimming better than I am.
Most ramps hit challenge. Yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Next game. I will change. Even though if you get a multi-ball, I'll give you a point, okay?
Okay. Get in there. Oh, what? Why weren't you open, you jerk?
I might have done something inadvertently.
Like what?
Did the video change at all, everybody? I don't know if I hit that slider.
It's like, oh. Oh, that's just the volume.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, well, good. All right, Bazzy. Well, you get to. We will be counting on the next game. But keep us honest.
Or cheat for me, because I need all the help I can get. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Oh, good.
Okay, it did give me.
This game really does not want us to play today. It says no. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh my gosh. I just want to listen to surf rock all day. Really?
Declare your shot. So this is a
I'm
strategy.
going for the right freaking.
No, I know, but like right before you take it, declare your shot. I know you like don't believe me on this, but it helps you hit it.
I'm trying to just get control of the ball. I can't even do that.
You've done it again.
Done it again. So anyway, internet. I have found recently, if I actually vocally, I probably look like a crazy person when I go places because I talk to myself. But if you actually, which he never does, even though I'm like, declare your shot.
I was declaring it in my head.
But that's what I'm saying. You need to say it out loud. Declaring it in your head is not enough. It really helps. I'm just saying, try it at home, folks. It helps me because half the time, what my problem is you're trying to make a choice between the shots that you're going for. So if you actually throw it out there and vocalize it, it puts your focus on it more. And I hit it more often if I do that. I don't know. Well, maybe it's just me, but that's why I want other people to try it. I want to see if it's just me.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean you have to necessarily trap up.
I know. I just. Okay.
Ooh, time.
I'm just gonna take it. Okay.
Tell Wharton and Crichton they keep better eyes.
Alright, go up for the Riddler. Riddler. No. Riddler. No. Alright. Riddler / Lockshot. There you go.
Internet? Internet?
You can't see your hands.
I don't care if they can see my hands. I don't care. I was doing something
Back
weird
from.
like this.
Oh, I meant actually bad from one side.
I'll call him so. Forgive me. I'm just reminded I'd promised to take my young ward, Dick Grayson, fishing. If you'll excuse me.
I've never heard that. Hilarious. He's his young ward. Over there. That one.
No, you have to be specific. That's why you missed that one.
Oh, okay.
Now you're just making fun of me.
No, I'm not. I didn't have time to say the full thing. I was not making fun of you. I literally meant that, but I should have said left orbit, but the words didn't come out quick enough.
Nice drop kick.
Okay. Alright, left counter. Okay.
What next?
My aim is gob stuff.
This is the best music.
There it is.
What? Was that English?
No idea.
Can
King Tut was having no part of that. All two locked.
Once more.
Man. Look at those, the rotors are actually helping. Get in. Took my hands off like a dummy. Alright, that was okay. Wow.
Almost caught me on bonus.
Yeah.
Don't tilt this machine, y'all.
Yeah, do not
Particularly
tilt your bonus.
been playing Alright, now we're doing most ramps.
Player 2.
Player 2.
Another glorious morning in Gotham City.
How we doing, Gotham? Oh, it's a glorious morning. Oh, well, that's good to know.
Another glorious morning. Alright. Right, Catwoman, right.
Again?
Yep.
Ramps on this, I find her tough. Good last games with you, thank you. They felt better. I mean, they weren't stellar scores, but they certainly felt better. At least for me. I don't want to speak for Lindsay. She's used to the finer things,
Ah.
like billion-point games. I almost made that our challenge. Score a billion. Catman!
Well, 0 ramps for me.
Alright, left ramp. Right ramp.
2 ramps.
Left ramp. Outland.
Lock is lit.
Backhand?
3 ramps. Still 3 more than me.
I'm not mad at it. Man, good catch. Sorry.
Right ramp. Left ramp.
Thanks for keeping us honest.
That's 2.
Two. Three. 4. 5. Ooh. All right, 5. 5. Oh, I forgot. 4. 5. 6. Didn't need to do that. Oh, too much.
Player 2 is up.
7.
We're in a matter of grave urgency.
don't think so.
This is it. She's in that building. Stand by. Forgot me.
Or worse.
What?
I think it's the most ramps I've ever hit in this game.
Lock is lit.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, there we go. Come back, Shane.
Naked and stomping. There ain't gonna be enough of you left to put in a thumb. Until he does this again.
7.
8. 9. 10. 'DP! Hey, buddy.
What? Sorry, I'm very intense right now.
She's concentrating. Alright. Oh!
Well, good job.
It's a battle. Alright. DP, you got a battle for us, buddy? You got a challenge?
Yeah, Bezzy, thanks for the challenge.
Yeah, that was great. Got us to
I just
actually, concentrate on ramps.
Would have actually liked to have made it so we had to have some sort of pressure on ball 3, but... Now we need another challenge!
Yeah, I need to find
I
that.
also want to do something with minor villains.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Really?
Look at the scores, though. So close. That's hilarious. Great challenge. Thank you. Oh, she got a what the flip bracelet.
Oh, yes, I'm wearing my What the Flip bracelet. What the flip? You can't read it at all.
Alright.
Player 2.
What do we want our challenge to be? I'm sorry, my nose itches, everybody.
Well, we've been, so...
Sorry about that.
How many more games do we want to do? When do we want to cut it off?
DP just got here. We have to play some more.
I know. Yeah, DP showing up late, sir. All right, let's do.
I say like start, at least start like 3 minor villains.
Okay, minor villain challenge.
You don't have to finish them.
Sure. Well, yeah, finishing these minor villains is pretty intense.
So yeah, if you come up with another challenge for us, we will do that next game. I mean, I'd say maybe like another challenge after this and then a for real game or something.
Okay.
My utility belt.
I'm bouncing on one foot.
So say no one can tell
I
you.
know no one can tell me. I'm a gigantic weirdo, everyone. It's fine.
Let's see what happens. I hit the sling. It's unexpected.
On a pleasant
Okay, so in
morning.
case you don't know, to like the minor villains, you have to hit the TV targets.
Which are ridiculously
Oh,
difficult to
I
hit.
shouldn't have started playing.
Well, it might carry them off and hit a TV, so I don't know. The TV shots are super late on the flipper. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to hit them, personally. Okay, you just hit them. Yeah, it's not terrible. Okay, you daintily hit that one. It's just like boop. You gave it a little booper. Wow, you didn't boop that one and it still didn't give it to you. See, there you go. You gave me 2 TVs right there.
Maybe I set our goals a little high.
Cheers,
It's a challenge,
guys.
though.
Thanks. Sorry, I'm blind. Thanks for hanging out. Hey,
I'm out of here.
thank you for hanging
Yeah,
out.
thanks, Betsy.
Thanks for the
It was a
follow.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
Except for when I got frustrated with the game, which wasn't your fault.
Yeah. Thanks for the challenge. Hope you
And
check
good
us
luck
out.
with your, because
Yeah.
Spazzy, you were the one who was looking for the games, right?
Right.
Yeah, so.
So if you want to check us out again, we stream kind of whenever, but our main times are 9 o'clock Saturday and on 3 or 4 o'clock on Wednesdays. So, thank you, dude. Cheers.
Thanks for the fun challenge.
Pinball challenge.
I was hoping
Ball one locked.
I almost dropped it. So terrible at drop catching now. Okay, left a little bit.
Yep, always check. Thank you, sir. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Have a good day, man. Person. I got it.
Do you? I'm almost caught it. I'm terrible at that order.
I just realized he was climbing up the pole on that umbrella. I'm an idiot. Nice. There's one. Yeah.
Alright. What should we do?
Probably your boy. Your boy.
I'm ready to go all king tut all day. We don't care about penguins. Oh, I should have passed and then tried to get the extra ball. Now you can do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Steal my strategy.
I'd have to actually complete a villain.
I'm in it to win it with king
We
tut.
should put a sub up this game at some point.
those ramps before. Ooh, it's not most orbits challenge. I'll take that. Oh, okay. Super Dragon's lit. Oh, that's for.
You got your TV ready, damn it. But now you got. Did you add more time? Gee, what a hot dog. Hello.
Did I finish Tut? Tut's still going.
Tut is still going. You got 43 seconds left on Tut.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm confused. Can you actually complete the minor villains? Oh, I think I just did. Like, I need to hit it in the... Did I finish him?
I guess
What
so.
just happened?
Yeah, he's in jail.
I finished Tut.
Oh, get up there.
A villain brought to justice.
I don't want to transfer it.
Wait. How's TV not lit? It
Because
was.
I need...
You were. You
It
did-
wasn't... You can't light it in the mode.
Okay.
Aside for the rain passes.
My mistake, y'all.
Yeah, what is that?
Ball to lock. No ball lock. Sorry.
Okay, so you can bounce it into the hole off the plunge. That's what I'm hoping for. I missed.
Ah. All right, but you're still doing better than I am.
Okay, I got one villain. I put him in jail! I normally don't put him in jail, I just start him. What was his power? I didn't even... What does he do? Oh, he saves minor villain progress.
I thought that was. I thought that was bookmark.
No, Bookworm
They're,
is till the end of the ball. Mad Hatter?
Yeah, Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter, I thought saved minor villain progress.
Let me try to get in the hole and find out. There we go. Okay, so we'll find out what he does.
Boom.
No, you replay with Mad Hatter.
Fail villains. Increase main channel. Oh.
Well, the first one was
I think they're all the same. Right?
not. Well, the first one I already did. I'm doing cheat now.
No, I'm saying, I think all the minor villains, no matter what chapter you complete, are all the same.
Well, I
one.
know, but I'm like 99% sure that King Tut, the first go around on King Tut, I finished him. I think it's you save minor villain progress. I mean, I'm not 100% sure on that, but because I finished the villain. Oh, is Batusi when you finish one from each season?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, I should have thought about that. Am I in season 2 now?
Yes, I think so.
Sorry about the camera, everybody. It's a little wonky now. I could move it back, probably.
Up next.
There. Okay, perfect. That's better.
Oh, I guess I should move it back now. Except I'm gonna move it more that way.
Yeah, we should move back.
Well, I got 2. Started 2. You wanna try this challenge again?
I mean, sure. If you, I mean,
Unless, does anybody out in internet land want to see another challenge?
so do we? Do you want to keep it at 3 or just start the most?
I guess we can do that. Yeah, that's fine.
I think that's what the challenge should have been anyway.
Okay.
But I mean,
Player 2.
who am I? Who am I?
You're Kevin.
Bright
It's
sunny
a
morning.
Alice in
in
Chains
Gotham
song.
Well, I didn't know it was Alice in Chains, but I knew that you were referencing the song. Let's ramp pass and hit our TVs.
Another glorious morning in Gotham City.
Hey, I actually hit the TV.
Oh, excuse me.
Batman.
What are you talking about?
Could just do what I did and continue sliding it in hopes that the ball will eventually line
Right
up.
back right
with
there.
No, I was sliding so stuck on that. Now I figured if I moved it enough, the ball would stay put and go in the
I
lane.
thought you were doing Superman. You're just spinning it around the earth backwards to reverse time. You didn't like my joke? She's smiling. She liked my joke. Hey, twofer.
Take it.
Oh. Oh, come on, Batmans.
I didn't want to slide it because
You can slide it as much as you want. Don't listen to me. Oh, you starting paying him?
Summon himself.
Apparently.
oh no.
How is that still freaking ball saving? I don't. Sweet! Like,
I'm gonna try this again. Nope, that's the slip. Hey.
Flaming
I'm gonna do this gesture. I can't do that.
Excellent.
hey, hey. Are you kidding me?
You technically got closer and scored higher.
I mean, I'll go first, but
Are we doing that again?
I don't know. Just gonna play a regular game?
I don't know. I kind of want to try that one more
Alright,
time.
one more
and then
time.
A regular game.
Yeah.
glorious morning in Gotham City.
Okay.
Boom! Oh, hey, Wax!
We're doing minor villain challenge. We're trying to start as many minor villains as we can.
Yeah.
And we are doing great at it. How is that? I don't know why it's giving me the ball save, but I mean, I'm not completely complaining about it, but it's a little cheap.
You're on 2 now.
There we go.
All right, Kevin's got one. Okay, no, go to first King Tut. See, save minor villain progress.
All right. You were correct. You played for okay. Got it.
We are pleased to inform you that phase 1 of our master plan is successful.
This dude cracks me up.
He's a goofball.
Just cracks me up, and his music. Who's that actor?
I
Probably
don't know.
someone famous, right?
Probably. Because that's kind of the point
Yeah.
of this, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, they got like just super famous people to play these campy characters. I mean, it was obviously Batman was still a thing even back then. But... I'll play like Matt.
Well, you started one, so,
Start one.
so there you go. That's one more than me right now.
Batman. Hit him with the boom. Yeah, that boom was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like that.
That's a nice one. Get one. It's a challenge in this, just hitting those flipping TV targets.
Isn't it the Deadpool song, Hit Him With the Boom?
Hey, I did it. Okay, left orbit right here, y'all. Okay. Please stop.
Excuse me.
Since I stopped nudging it, goes to that lane.
Love it. Skin.
Lock is lit.
Lock is lit. And that's why you don't put side to side motion in the game. What? I'm sorry. What was that again?
A gadget. You might have two now.
I did.
Oh, you didn't get to hear her go. "Rah!" Okay, I just want to point out on that game, whenever you say miss one shot and drain, you missed like 5
Oh, I
shots.
missed like 50.
So I just want to point out that it doesn't always one shot you off.
No, I know.
Alright. Okay, we're gonna try to get it in the hole on the plunge. That's what we would like. We missed. It's fine. The game wants us to come by it honest. Oh no! Oop. Sorry, I couldn't quite read that in time. Okay, now I can read it. Is that the normal flipper gap? They're supposed to droop a little? It's making it much harder for sure. This isn't our game, so I actually don't know. I'll ask Kevin if he knows, because he's been digging a little more into it.
Great.
Max for this game?
Yes.
I told them it wasn't our game, so I don't know much about
I mean,
the specs.
like in between the flippers. I mean, is it a normal stern flipper gap you mean, or Oh, meaning I mean. Yeah. No, they're pointing at the alignment markers. So yeah, the alignment.
Oh yeah, I see them. Sorry.
The alignment should be correct as far as I know. Maybe they might be a little low, but not by much. Let me look at our Guardian. Yeah, it looks like the same as our Guardians, where they're pointing is at the same alignment hole, so I'd assume it's correct.
So I started one villain, you started one villain, right?
Correct. I mean, you went for shame.
Well, you could have gone for
trade on your boy.
I don't know, I was feeling shame
Just
this time. Go back to King Tut.
Uh-oh, ball stuck. Call tournament director.
Yeah, right?
She's in trouble, she's cheating.
There.
Okay.
First shot I could take.
I'll let you off with a warning. You get 10,000 warnings. Unless it's a flagrant.
Shame.
At the far right.
Probably try to.
God, that's such a man. Surf rock.
Give me that TV. I don't care about anything else. I do care about side to side quite a bit. Okay. Sorry, I want to get the Super Giant.
That's not a bad shot, right? Because then.
Yeah, because that's why I was going for it.
Shoot over this one for a while. Look for two more.
Look at those eyes. Get in.
Thank you, Rubber. I'm in a cat ramp. Post passing on this game scares me.
It does. It feels wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't figured it out.
What? Have you seen me doing any post passing? I'd rather go for the cat.
There it is. He thinks he's got it, guys. Hold bonus multiplier. Well, certainly.
Okay, now I'll do. I'm on 2 villains. I should have done it first though, because then he would have saved machine progress. But
yeah.
I thought about that right after I picked straight. Whatever.
Yeah.
No use worrying about it now. Wouldn't matter. I didn't. Did I move it back enough?
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow. Yeah, good thing I didn't tilt.
And you got your
I mean, it was no
multiplier
476, but.
Bonus multiplier is held too.
How much was my multiplier?
I don't know. But... Yeah, I mean, this one may be technically a little low, but I mean it. Should let it go.
Machines vary, but I do see a difference from some other playfields, 2 to 3 millimeters lower.
Okay.
Could be, like I say, we haven't messed with it. The only thing that, well, added the rubbers on the posts for the stream. But then, and Kevin's been messing with the turntable.
Oh. And now I'm just looking at the flip. I mean, like I said, this one is slightly lower than the dot there on the playfield. Well, that's a point for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, I'm a dummy. See, that's way safer than those passing if you know where the shot is.
I'll have to get out the straight edge. Make sure it's in line. No, the turntable was the problem with this game that I was tasked with fixing. and I think I figured it out. So
We're here in a matter of great urgency. Very good.
I guess I shouldn't have used that gadget then, because it did something weird.
get in. Nice. There's 3. Haha, that's the beauty. Every machine. Yep. Yeah, the turntable was getting stuck when it was rotating. I can't remember the name of that mechanism. It's some type of...
It's super cool.
It is
like, how it works is super neato burrito.
Yeah. There is a specific name for that style of mech.
Flaming end. Don't rub it in, buddy. Wow, 24X was where my bones multiplier was.
There you go.
Alright, I think we are gonna play, you matched. Just play a normal game, right?
Yeah.
So we'll make the current challenge score 1 billion, or whatever.
Sure.
Do whatever you want.
No, don't do whatever you want, but that sounds good. I mean, I guess you can do whatever you want. The Geneva wheel.
Geneva wheel. It's super cool, y'all.
It's called a Geneva wheel, so there you go.
Score 1 billion.
1 billion points.
Alright, here we go. Nailed it.
Yeah, she's up there.
Player 2.
Player 2.
Okay.
We have the Batman Service and Operation Manual. It kind of helped, but not really. I mean, it did help. Don't forget.
Whoa, we're gonna waste that. Okay, alright.
Batman. So yeah, I cleaned the game, but I didn't wax it, so I probably should have. But again, not my game. So we're treating it with respect. I'm not putting a ton of work into it.
Some love.
Thin manual. Actually, yeah, thin manual, thick code. It doesn't go into any of the code. It is.
Yeah, and so that's what, for me, kind of, I'll be honest, frustrates me a lot when I'm trying to look up. I mean, Wax, if you know a good spot to look up, whenever there's code updates for things, like, I don't know, I find it harder to look up the rules. Because, I mean, I know it says that it changes and whatever, but, like, it's always, I don't know, some are just difficult to find for me.
Yeah.
Like these shots on the screen right now.
Yeah, this literally has nothing about code at all. It is all just parts and, no schematics, but schematics are out for Spike though, so, you know, people can complain about something else now. I guess they're not complete and blah blah blah, and something else is missing and...
I drop catched!
Nice.
Doesn't seem like a big deal, y'all, but I'm terrible with
Pinside, people post updates, just a Google search, yeah. Isn't there, what's that other one, the Tilt Forums or something else? I can't remember, but yeah, but it's still kind of frustrating because you got to parse through all that info, and you could look through the release notes, but then it just tells you some of the changes sometimes, and you're like, well, I don't know the game
I
that
don't know.
well.
It's just it's always hard because I feel like the information is scattered. Like you can find it, but it's like, which is fun. I like a good treasure hunt, but sometimes I'm like, I need to play this game in like 10 minutes. I need to be able to find this.
I thought there was like a pinball cheat sheet out there somewhere.
Did you fix the wheel? Oh, hey, Soda Crack. Yes.
Yes. I think
It's been
so.
behaving. We've been streaming for what, almost 3 hours now.
Yeah. It's been playing for 3 hours, so...
It has some other things now that are kind of like... There might be something wrong with the alignment of something over with the plunge, because sometimes when you plunge, it airballs, which is weird, but...
And the
But look
flippers
at that beautiful
The flippers are
turntable.
broken. Do you see that? The flippers didn't work there. It's something to do with my hands connected to the flipper buttons. So I'm working on that, but... Yeah, no, the Geneva wheel is turning.
Geneva wheel is so cool. It's such a cool mechanism. People come up with it.
Yeah.
That's why these games are neat over here.
Well, so yeah, the Geneva wheel was invented, I think, I looked this up because I'm a nerd. It turns circular motion into basically a stop motion.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting.
Hey, I did something. Kim's gonna punch.
So yeah. Not stop motion, what is it called? start stop motion, maybe? Anyway.
This game is called Lindsay's Gonna Miss Everything, then flip it into the outlane, because that's how I drained on my last ball, too.
So how you doing, Soda Crack? It's been a little bit. Yeah, Lime.
This is over 6,000 audio. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
10 times over from Family Guy. I didn't know that. I believe it. And like, what did we get on that other bat signal thing? There was like a new one we'd never seen. And it's pretty cool.
He already ordered a new Geneva wheel. So, yes, you can. But that wasn't
expensive, yeah.
that wasn't the problem really. It was binding. I mean, there was a couple things going on, I believe. So that whole turntable rides on a metal wheel or metal disc, and I believe that was bent, and so that started some of the problems. So since it was bent like that, it was wearing out.
I'm good.
It was wearing out some of the parts, and then they started to misalign. And when parts were rotating, they were binding into each other. So I think that's what was going on. Well, I know that's what was going on, but I'm hypothesizing as to why it started. So I had to add some gap tolerance that wasn't there before. So I'll talk to Jesse about what I did and show him where the issue was, and he can either keep it how I have it set or try and order some new parts to make it, correct. So yeah, I think I got the metal bent to where it should be, and then from now it's just going to be like, well, it's good. Is it going to be good enough? So, but yeah, it was a bit of a to-do, but I like it. I like me a good puzzle.
Except because
A mechanical puzzle.
we talked about, I know kind of Jesse was saying since there was really no information on it, it might be cool if we streamed it, but Kevin says he gets a little frustrated when might not be on brand.
Me working on pinball machines while streaming, it would probably not be the best idea.
Maybe it would make it more pleasant for you.
It might, and
Don't!
nice. I just don't think trying to fix this Geneva wheel was the place to start. Maybe we'll do when we shop out Maverick.
Lindsay fixed it right.
Yep, she did.
Like a boss.
Lindsay's no slouch, man. She knows her way around a pinball machine.
I get my hands dirty more frequently, but
She's learning a thing or two about a thing or two. She could tell you all the ins and outs of how Signal works. I'll tell you that right now.
Signal is awesome. You don't need any other pinball machine.
That thing is so cool, though.
It really is.
Oh. Like, I love those old pins for that. It's so neat. They literally have leaf switches. Like, they're just copper leaves. It's hysterical.
Yeah, so Crack, when are you going to come and look at your new cannon fire with me?
Yeah, buddy. It's down the basement. Just sitting there waiting for you. Mr. I have too many projects. Shenanigans. Mardude.
Is there such a thing now? Okay, so he did not...
Danger?
He
Yeah, that
didn't-
was a danger.
He didn't go to jail, which makes me sad.
Ooh.
This could be bad. It's fine.
Never not had it.
Nailed it.
Danger! You subscribe to us, you can hit him with the flip. I gotta show it off.
Kevin's proud of this emote, y'all. Come to that sound effect.
What the flip? Got hit him with that flip.
So much safer than a post pass.
Ball 2 locked.
Ball 2 locked.
I almost said 3.
I know you did.
Because I was reading while I was saying stuff. Can't do that.
A warlock! A warlock? No.
Plus 2? You know.
It wants me to come by it on it. I'm scared of this feed out of the pops, though. It's been terrifying.
Yeah. How we have this this here game situated, it's playing pretty rough.
Oh no, that could be bad. Please don't punish me.
But we did add rubbers to the outlane posts
You
because.
can punish me for that. That's fine. And that. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I thought I could get on the fly. Oh, I should start a villain first.
Yeah,
Let's do
maybe.
that.
I got it. Light shot multiplier.
Who should we do? Let's do Eggman. We haven't done him yet. We've done all the others at some point on this.
Eggman is in Sonic. This is Egghead.
Oh, my bad.
Domon Arigato, Dr. Robotnik.
Nailed it! This is exactly what I wanted to do!
No rubbers on there, huh? Someone, yeah. So this was in a bar where we played tournaments on it, and this game typically played
Very
so long.
Like, insanity. Like, we were just talking with Eric last night, and he was saying the one round, it took over an hour.
Right. But I think some of the reason why was it was pitched so fast that it never really went side to side. And even when it did, the slings didn't really kick it over into the outlanes. So we have way less pitch in it, so you get way more side to side action. So like, it goes to the outlanes a lot more now, and when you don't have rubbers there, you drain almost immediately.
So we put, well, yeah, earlier in the stream, rubbers came back on. Because we were both getting very frustrated.
Soda Crack says, I'm thinking what the flip and a Barry White voice sound effect. All right. If you find me a baritone or bass, then I'll do it. What flip? See, I don't have it.
How much is my Super Jack for?
Yeah, so we put rubbers on just the bottom post. That's where they were missing. It needs it, I'm sorry. It just, the way we have it set up, it was just frustrating more than anything else. And this isn't the IPA tournament or Papa tournament, so.
And you still get.
Yeah, did you see that? I mean, it slings and it's gone.
Sorry I didn't move it back. I want my bonus. 99. Well, I'll take that because I came back from like no points
Yeah, you
on.
were having a couple of rough balls.
So I'm not mad at that. Ball 3.
Oh, what time is it?
I think 2:30.
TV.
At Handsome Devil Shane. Shoot flashing stand-up targets to escape. Gotcha. 4 more targets. Equals something, some sort. Oh, it's a hurry up, I guess.
See? They still drain just fine.
Nice. Everything's fine. Going to the pool? Oh, that sounds fun. Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Hope to
jealous.
see you soon. Well, have fun at the pool.
Yeah, I think this is our last game. So after this, I think we're signing off. It's been one of our longer streams, actually. Not counting the...
The 7-hour one?
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to put the wheel through its paces, so...
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Yeah, have fun at the poo.
Poo. Danger, yeah. We have all the dangers today.
Yeah.
Stand by for Batbeam.
Stand by for Batbeam. Yeah, we moved some games around in this here parts.
Particularly me. I'm a
Yeah,
slider.
Lindsay's a big time slider. This game's on cardboard to not scratch up my wood floors. The other ones are on furniture sliders, those little plastic ones. So yeah,
Shove through a wall.
Yeah, we can move some games around here. Wow, look at you. What'd you
Like
get? High score 4. You know. So
We did the code did reset the scores from at the bar.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have even been close.
yeah, but
My
whatever.
first one might have made it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but at the same time, it doesn't matter because it's a completely different
Don't
setup.
take your picture because I'm about to like make a face.
Yeah.
Please don't do it.
There you go. High score 4.
SS Gotham to be launched tomorrow.
Bam.
Oh,
Lure is
got
Egghead
Egghead.
champ too.
Sweet. That was a lot for. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, that's why I started him because knew I was going to go for my multi-ball.
Right. All right. Oh, it's the cat's
Kitty
food
feeding
time.
time.
It actually kind of is. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Uh-oh. Squeak. It's a rare Phoebe appearance. If she meows at us, she gets picked up and put on stream.
Yep.
Look this way, girl. Look, there's the camera. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows and the bits and the likes and subscribes and the party times and challenges.
Yeah.
And, hey, hell,
hey.
thank you so much. Thank you for the bits. We really do appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Any little bit helps. Any little.
It's,
Sorry.
He's making puns without even trying.
All
Now.
the puns. Yeah, so thank you guys. We really do appreciate it.
We do.
Tune in. I don't know if we're going to stream tomorrow because we may go down to Rec Bar to play in a tournament. But then we will certainly be back Wednesday. But we'll probably be playing something else before then. So
Yeah. Well, we'll probably stream this at some point.
Again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Play more pinball, y'all.